Contenders.
Hello and welcome to Contenders. My name is Minjung Kim. I'll be co-hosting Contenders from now on, and I'm very excited to be part of a show that I love to watch myself. But since this is my first show, I'm a little nervous, but I know I have someone who will cover my back. Right, PJ?
That is right. We'd love to welcome Minjung. Happy to have you. And you know what? I'm excited to have Minjung because she's experienced in this field. She's actually been a news anchor and a reporter for Arirang. And so we are more than pleased to have her, and yes, I have your back.
Well, thank you. This week, we'll be working with a new company that wants to hire a new employee. So who do we have this time, PJ?
You know, this particular company, we are all very familiar with because we see it on the road all the time. We see people walking around, and the people walking around all have yellow shirts on. And the trucks and the cars that they're driving are yellow. So yellow is a big theme for this company. Do you know who it is?
I have a few ideas, but I'm not going to give it away. I'll let you do the job.
Well, actually, their service is impeccable. They're great at on-time deliveries, but without saying the name, I'll let you see it on the screen.
Why is global logistics so very important? Well, it's the logistics industry that builds the backbone of any economy, making worldwide trade possible. Just imagine, nearly 730 billion euros are spent in Western Europe on transportation and warehousing alone every single year. So it's plain to see why every nation needs logistics experts like DHL. The DHL network provides a global framework and outer net, so to speak, enabling all kinds of industries to maintain new production flows as well as reliable distribution of goods and products throughout the world. This holistic and comprehensive approach requires not just easy accessibility, but worldwide hubs and gateways too. DHL is a worldwide benchmark offering all-embracing supply chain solutions or single deliveries of small packages of any kind. In fact, DHL offers the most comprehensive logistics portfolio covering all areas and levels of transportation. Securely maintaining our pole position, DHL is constantly developing groundbreaking concepts and programs to lead the industry through the 21st century. DHL largely relies on a global network that keeps 310,000 ambitious employees busy. It is their commitment to anticipate, understand, and meet each customer's unique needs that enables DHL to achieve its ambitious goal every day. It is our vision to become the logistics company for the world. Furthermore, making a positive contribution to the world has high priority at DHL. DHL is more than just a global brand. It's a state of mind.
Well, DHL is a global company that started out in Germany and has ranked #1 in Europe and Asia in the express and logistics industry.
And in fact, here in our home country of Korea, it has ranked first in international freight as well, which is huge, especially in a country like Korea that depends on international freight. So, and it's amazing that we heard in the video as well how important logistics is for the economy. So it's pretty amazing. And what is interesting about DHL is they are 310,000 employees, and we're going to have 310,001 after this show.
Right. DHL Korea is looking to hire a new marketer. Let's find out who applied and who made the final 8. Take a look.
Contenders, a new search has begun. DHL is looking for a new member to join its company. Numerous candidates apply to Contenders through Job Korea. The first round of candidates were picked after a strict evaluation. But the real challenge starts right now. Only 8 contenders will be chosen among these formidable applicants.
I think I have a...
Was 3.5.
After a long deliberation, the 8 contenders were finally selected. Im Hak-jae, a contender who doesn't know what giving up means.
I'm pretty sure I'll be the greatest marketer in this company. Eyes on me.
Seo-jin-ju, she is always confident wherever she is.
I'm here to experience this great show, Contender. And you will see how great I am as well. Keep an eye on me.
Park Jae-hyun is here to test his limits on Contenders.
I always enjoy a chance like this. I hope I will get the chance. Contenders, fighting!
Juan Nara walked 480 kilometers in Spain and has the will of iron.
I'm gonna make it mine. DHL waits for me.
If you can't avoid it, enjoy it. Lee Seung-yoon has the mind of an ex-Marine.
I'm so glad to be in this group. I hope I'll be the last one.
Nothing beats enjoying life. Lee Ju-yeon is here to enjoy Contenders.
I do my best to be the last survivor, so stay tuned.
Lee Young-jin studied law to become a marketer.
My nickname is the animation character Incredible. So I want to show you my supernatural power.
Ie-ji is a woman of perseverance. She is determined to remain until the end.
Yo, what's up, DHL? My name is A.J. Lee, and I'll be your star. Watch me.
Their stories will unfold in a moment. Contenders with DHL. Don't go away.
Well, the contenders do look like a very competitive bunch. Well, let's welcome them into the studio. Contenders, come on out.
Contenders, welcome to Contenders. We have 8 of you, and we've had many people apply, many people interviewed, and now it came down to you final 8. And which is pretty amazing because you are already successful. So if your mom and dad ask you, are you successful? You bet I am. I made the final 8. But I'm sorry to say we're gonna have to say bye to 2 of you. But before we say bye, at the end of the show, we'd like to introduce you. Why don't we start with Jae-hyun?
Hi, my name is Jae-hyun, and I'm really excited to be here, but I try not to be nervous today, and I'll show all my potentiality. Thank you.
Oh, hello, I'm Juyang. I'm really happy to be here today. I do my best. Thank you. Ich freue mich hier zu sein. It's a great pleasure to be here. My name is Nara Kwan, and I'm gonna make it mine. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Hak-jae Lim. I'll be the green light for DHL, so DHL can go everywhere with me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is Jinju Seo. I'm very glad to be here with other contenders. I will try hard to stay until the final round. I will be a winner as well. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Youngjin Lee. I was born and raised in Busan City. Many Korean people think that Busan guy is just tough but nothing else. But I want to show you something more than that today. So let's see what happens. Thank you.
Hi, my name is A.J. Lee. I lived in the United States for 8 years, and I'm really glad to be here, and I'm pretty excited. And I'm pretty charming, so keep eyes on me.
Hi, my name is Seung-hyun Lee. I'm very happy to join these contenders. I hope I will enjoy this challenge. Thank you.
Jae-hyun, I have a question. Good looking haircut. Who did it?
I did, yeah, actually.
You did it?
Yeah.
You cut your own hair?
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us why?
Because the barbershop in Vancouver is so far from where I live, so I started cutting my hair by myself.
Well, good for you. So you start, how long have you been cutting your own hair?
I think it's been 4 years, yeah.
Wow. Well, impressive. And
thank
Nara, you lived in Germany.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah? And so you speak a little German?
Ehrlich zu sagen, ich weiß leider nicht ganz genau, wie ich Deutsch spreche.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
And what is this about a 480-kilometer trek?
Yeah, there's a way in Spain which is called Camino de Santiago. Well, if you walk like 800 kilometers, well, you could do that, but I started in Burgos and 480 kilometers for 3 weeks.
That's amazing.
Would you like to join?
Sure, tomorrow.
Definitely.
So Jinju, you studied in Hawaii. How do you study in a beautiful place like Hawaii with all the distractions?
Oh yeah, as everyone knows, it's quite well-known place for tourism, especially for honeymoon. It was quite tempting. It was very hard to concentrate on my study, but I did my best, and I earned scholarship during my studies. And it's a great place to study as well, with nice weather.
Good for you. Well, Seung-yun, you're an ex-Marine. Would you say you're a tough cookie?
Yes, I was Republic of Korea Marine Corps, so I learned many things from my military service. So I have a strong and mentally and strong, so I can work for DHL well too.
Good for you. Well, I'm sure all of you really want this job, but unfortunately, DHL Korea only wants to hire 1 marketer, so we're going to have to run you through the mill. And the first challenge is the quizzes. Let's get started. Well, at the end of today's show, only 6 of you will move on to compete next week, and 2 of you will be sent home. And 5 of the 6 surviving contenders will be determined after the second round.
That is right, Min-jung. And then after the 5 have been decided, the last round, the 3 remaining still have a final chance to be the 6th and last remaining contender, and the other 2 that we will have to send home.
The first round consists of 10 questions, each worth 30 points. You get 1 chance to answer the question, but if you get it wrong, you don't get another chance until the rest 7 has had a chance. Is everything clear? All right, let's have the first question, please.
This character was recently appraised at 389 billion won for its brand value. This is the main character of a Korean animation series that set a record of 57% viewer rating in France.
Jinju.
Pororo.
That is correct. Next question, please.
This movie will be released in 2012 in 3D to commemorate the centennial anniversary of the sinking of this ship. This movie first released...
Seung-yun.
Titanic.
That is correct. And this, of course, is a story based on a passenger ship that sunk in 1912. Next question, please.
This refers to a marketing strategy that allows netizens, the average computer users, to voluntarily promote certain companies or products. It is named after this infectious computer program that spreads like wildfire.
Jinju.
UCC.
Nope, incorrect. Taehyun.
Oh, virus?
That is correct. Virus marketing. Virus marketing or viral marketing was what we were looking for. The next question, please.
This person won the Players' Championship in 2011. This is a major achievement for this golfer since his win in the Sony Open in January 2008 in Hawaii. He is the Korean golf player nicknamed
Taehyun.
최경주?
That is correct.
Taehyun, are you a golfer?
No, my father plays, so I know some about it, yeah.
Are you a fan of KJ?
Oh, yes, I am, yeah.
Me too.
I'm a
You
big
know,
fan
did
of
you know
him.
he lives in Texas, my state?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's cool.
Next question, please.
This term refers to the idea that if one state in a region falls under the influence of communism, then the surrounding countries would follow.
Domino effect.
You got 3 questions right consecutively. Good for you. You're in the lead with 90 points, followed by Jinju and Seungyoon at 30 points each. We're halfway through the quiz, so and you have 5 more questions in the first round. Please give us the next question.
In May, this country stated that it would shut down all nuclear plants by 2022.
Juyeon,
Japan,
Youngjin.
Germany,
That is correct. We'll have the next question, please.
Predictions state that the thawing of this region may lead to a resource war between neighboring countries. This region is estimated to hold 22% of the Earth's natural oil and 30% of the Earth's natural gas.
Youngjin.
Middle East,
Nope. Jaehyun.
Gaza.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. You have 5 seconds.
Brazil?
Hakjae. I'm sorry?
Brazil?
Nope. Anyone else wants to give it a shot?
This
It's
is an
a
unexplored
region.
territory that holds 22% of what is expected of the Earth's.
Nara.
Pole.
That is correct. Good for you, Nara.
What was said that you brought to your mind?
Well, I think you just mentioned about area, so it shouldn't be a country. So I thought maybe a territory.
She's
I
good.
think- yeah, I think a lot of you try to guess a country. It was a region. It was a territory. Next question, please.
This is one of Puccini's most acclaimed operas. The opera is based on a geisha's life in Nagasaki, Japan, in the early 1900s. It tells the dramatic story of her love and death. What is the title of this opera?
Hakjae.
The Memory of a Geisha.
I'm sorry. Youngjin.
Madam Butterfly.
That is correct. All right, next question, please.
In 2011, Korean movie director Kim Ki-duk won the Uncertain
Juyeon.
Arirang,
No. Jaehyun.
Berlin Movie Festival.
Can we continue with the question?
This film festival is one of the 3 most acclaimed film festivals in the world.
Youngjin.
Cannes.
That is correct.
Youngjin, you seem to pull it out at the end.
Yeah.
Is that your character? Are you the one that everybody can count on all the time?
No, I'm just trying to enjoy this. I have no strategy at all.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Well, you're in the lead with Jaehyun with 90 points, with Seungyoon and Jinju and Nara with 30 points each. And Juyeon, Hakjae, and Eji, you have yet to earn a point. But we have one more question in the first round and many more in the second round, so keep it up, all right? Last question, please.
This team won the UEFA Champions League in 2011.
Hakjae.
FC Barcelona.
That is correct. So I guess you're a sportsman. You like sports questions?
Yeah, I like sports.
Good for you.
Did you see that when the sports question came up? He was quick.
Exactly. Good for you.
He went right after. That was great.
Well, that is the end of the first round, and Youngjin and Jaehyun are in the lead with 90 points. We're going to move on to the second round, which is a bit more tougher, so brace yourselves and let's get started. This is the all-important second round because at the end of this round, we will have determined the 5 top contenders who will automatically move on to the second round next week.
That's right. This round is unique because really what you did in the last round was important, but wasn't near as important as this round. And because the lead will change and can change from question to question, and the points will differ on the difficulty of the question from 10 to 50. And as you get a question right, then you get to ask the next question. Why don't we take a look at the topics? We have animal, energy, I, investment, and of course, logistics. Logistics because we're working, of course, with DHL. Did we study a lot about DHL? Did y'all look them up and find out everything about DHL? Yeah. Because what's interesting is, for those that have competed on the show before, there's a big difference between those that have studied about the company itself. And so that will pay off, I can assure you.
Well, remember that you only get one chance to answer a question. If no one gets it, then we'll give you a hint, and then everyone gets another chance. Youngjin and Jaehyun, you're both in the lead. So who gets to choose the first question? I'll leave it up to you, PJ.
Why don't you kai bai bo?
I want to give it up for him.
You know what,
Wow.
Jaehyun, he gave it to you. What a gentleman he is.
Yes, I am.
You might regret your decision later on, though.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and pick the first topic.
Okay, I will go energy for 40.
Energy for 40.
Yeah.
The Korean government has declared its plan to replace 60% of lighting in Korea with this by 2020. This type of lighting can save up to 90% in energy and contains no mercury, low carbon, and has a long lifespan.
Sunyoon.
Wind.
Nope. Youngjin.
Neon.
Juyeon.
Water.
No, we'll hear the rest of the question.
It uses a semiconductor light source that disperses light by running an electric current through a compound.
Hakjae.
Solar cell.
Nope. Let's hear the rest of the question, please.
What is this type of lighting?
Jaehyun.
LED.
That is correct. I think that's why sometimes it's important to hear the rest of the question, because what is this type of lighting? It was a lighting question, so.
But they were going all kinds of energy.
Exactly.
Y'all were talking about all kinds of
Wind
energy.
and solar energy.
Yeah.
All right, Jaehyun, you get to choose the next question.
Okay, I will go I for 10.
I for 10.
Last year, this musician successfully completed a tour in Korea, selling out a total of 10,000 seats.
Hakjae.
Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
That is correct. Good job.
He's not only an athlete, but he loves music too.
Wow.
Yeah.
My kind of guy.
That's right.
Hakjae, please choose the next question.
Animal for 20.
Animal for 20.
A recent article stated that Elton John is planning to produce a musical.
Lion.
Youngjin.
Lion.
Nope. Please wait until your name is called. Let's hear the rest of the question.
A musical based on this book. This is an allegorical novel that caricatures the Stalin era of the Soviet Union in the 1940s and was made into a film in 1954 and 1999. This novel features pigs, dogs.
Nara.
Animal Farm.
That is correct. And this book is written by George Orwell. Nara, please choose the next question.
Well, Logistic 20.
Logistics 20.
In 2009, the DHL constructed this terminal at Incheon Airport as the logistics center for Korea, Mongolia, and northern China, and Far East Russia. This term originally refers to the center of a wheel. It also used to indicate logistics centers in airports, which are used as a base for transporting people or freight. What is this?
Nara.
Hub.
That is correct. Please choose the next question.
I-20.
I for 20.
Around 4000 BC, Egyptians believed that applying this product on themselves would protect them from the devil. This product became modernized in 1913 when chemist Thomas Williams combined coal and Vaseline and applied it to his sister Mabel's eyes to make them appear deeper and more beautiful. This product is
Jinju.
Contact lens.
Nara.
Eyeliner.
Let's hear the rest of the question, please.
This product is normally in the form of a cream, cake, or liquid.
Youngjin.
Mascara.
That is correct. I knew it. I knew a guy would get this question and
I
leave
didn't
the
know.
ladies feeling a little...
You know what? I hear guys now are wearing mascara.
No, I haven't had it.
You
before.
haven't?
Yeah.
No, but that's becoming a trend.
Yeah.
Not my trend, but it is becoming a trend.
Yeah.
Youngjin, you get to select the next question.
Investment for 50.
Investment of 50.
The Wall Street Journal reported that Chinese investors purchased this and sold it at a much higher price in China, causing the rise of its cost internationally. More investors are considering the purchasing of this after a mine in Chile, the world's largest producer of this.
Taehyun.
Copper?
That is correct. So you're powering through with 180 points. Please select the next question.
I would choose investment 40.
Investment for 40.
This person was a financial expert who served in the Financial Bureau of the United Kingdom in the 18th century. However, he lost a large sum of money.
Youngjin.
Your turn.
That is correct.
Eji and Juyeon, we're still at 0-bang, right?
Yes.
We got to pick it up. I mean, the game's far from over. Like 2 or 3 questions, we'll put you in the lead again. And so step it up. Juyeon,
Yeah.
are we going to do it?
I do my best.
Okay. Eji?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the confidence. Youngjin, please select the next question.
Okay. Energy for 50.
Energy for 50.
The lack of this chemical substance slows down one's metabolism and disables the body from breaking down carbohydrates, fat, and protein. When a test was conducted on people who experienced difficulty losing weight, it was discovered that their bodies lacked vitamins and this. This chemical element is not produced in the body and is one of the most important dietary nutrients along with protein, fat, carbohydrates, and vitamins. What is this?
Taehyun.
Mineral?
That is correct. Taehyun, please choose the next question.
I will go with energy for 10.
Energy for 10.
According to an estimation, nearly 6 tons of methane hydrate is buried under the waters of this region of Korea.
Taehyun.
Dokdo.
That is correct. And this, of course, is Korea's islands on the eastern region of Korea. And Taehyun, please choose the next question.
I would choose investment 20.
Investment 20.
In its May issue, Fortune magazine published an article on the 10 biggest money wasters. This ranked second. Millions of people around the world invest in this hopes of getting a hefty return. The average cost to buy one of these is 7,511 won in Korea. The winner collects a staggering sum of money. What is this?
Youngjin.
Lottery.
That is correct.
Juyeon, right when you hear the answer, you think, oh, I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that, but I'm nervous in my head. Yeah.
Well, Youngjin, please choose the next question.
Logistics for 30.
Logistics for 30.
This question is related to one of our main projects. The United States decided to cut the emissions of this gas by 80% by 2050, compared to the emissions level of
Juyeon.
CO2.
That is correct. That was your first question that you got right. Congratulations. You get to choose the next question.
I'll choose logistics 50.
Logistics 50.
DHL was the first company to enter this region in 1993. With the construction of China Land Bridge, the trading relationship among China, Russia, and this region expanded considerably.
Juyeon.
CIS.
That is correct. You got 2 questions right in the logistics category. That means you're ready to be a part of DHL Korea, I think. Oops, what was that?
And that already puts her up, what, in 3rd place, 4th place? You see how quick that happens? And we have 2 50-point questions left. But Juyeon, I have to ask you, we were kind of worrying about if y'all would get this question, and so we were trying to think of hints. And you got it before it was over. How did you know that?
I just studied. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's the right answer. I just studied.
I studied.
At the DHL company, it is also known as Certified International Specialist, CIS. So keep that in mind. Juyeon, please select the next question.
I choose logistics 10.
Logistics for 10.
Yeah.
This race was held in Korea last year. DHL has
Hakjae.
F1.
That is correct.
Hakjae, do you know what F stands for?
Formula.
Formula One.
It was held in Yeongam last year in Korea.
That's right.
Well, Hakjae, please choose the next question.
I will go to animal for 40.
Animal for 40.
Listen to the following clips of music. This is the first movement from The Carnival of the Animals by Camille Saint-Saëns.
Youngjin.
Saint-Saëns.
This is a song from an animated film sung by
Juyeon.
Lion.
That is correct. Good for you.
Juyeon was our sleeper.
Yes, I think she just woke up now and she's really doing a
she
good
was
job.
our sleeper, giving everybody else a chance. And okay, now I'm going to go.
Good for you, Juyeon. Please
Thank
select
you.
the next question.
I'll choose animal for 30.
Animal for 30.
An antibiotic drug company announced its plan to create an antibiotic made with the extracts of this animal to treat breast cancer.
Juyeon.
Rabbit.
That is correct. You get to select the next question.
I'll choose animal for 10.
Animal for 10.
This period comes around every 100,000 years, and its last period took place 12,000 years ago. Currently, a research team comprised of Japanese, Russian, and American scientists are in the process of cloning a mammoth, an extinct species from this period. What is this period?
Youngjin.
Ice Age.
That is correct. We have a few more questions left, about 10 of them. And let's just briefly check the scores. Jaehyun is in the lead with 240 points, followed by Youngjin at 180 points. And the third place goes to Juyeon, 150 points. I'm impressed, Juyeon.
You know why? Because I encouraged you a while ago.
I think so. Well, encourage a little bit edgy too.
Yeah,
please.
okay. Eiji, go, go, go.
Now she's really gonna go. Oh, Youngjin, please choose the next question.
Okay. I for 50.
I for 50.
Last August, Professor Wolfgang's team of researchers from Germany created a mechanical eye that fits a minuscule winged robot. This mechanical eye was modeled after the eye of this insect. This insect has 280-degree vision and over 4,000 compound eyes.
Nara.
Fly.
Juyeon.
Dragonfly.
Nope. Let's. Youngjin.
Mosquito.
Now let's hear the rest of the question.
This insect forms a colony life with others of its kind. The diminishing of the population of these insects is predicted to lead to the disruption of the ecosystem and food security. What is this insect?
학제.
B.
That is correct.
Hakjae, I think of you when I think of a bee. Did you know a bee, the wings on a bee are too small for it to fly. So technically it should not be able to fly. The body is too big proportionate to its wings. But you know why it can fly?
I don't know.
Because no one ever told him it couldn't. So he just flies.
Okay.
And that's you positive thinkers.
학제, please choose the next question.
I 30.
I for 30.
In ancient times, this constellation was used to check soldiers' eyesight before admitting them to the military. Right next to Mizar, the second star of this constellation, there is a star named Alcor, and it has been said that those who can see Alcor with their naked eye have an eyesight of over 1.5. This constellation is visible year-round. What is this constellation?
Edgy. Moon. Sorry. You have 5 seconds.
Okay, this hint, I think you'll get quite quickly. There's 7 stars in it, and you also can drink from it.
학제. I'm sorry?
Tree.
Tree.
Yeah.
No. Edgy.
Polaris.
We'll give you 5 more seconds. The answer we're looking for is the Big Dipper. Okay, we're gonna move on now. Since nobody got the last question, I'll choose the next question. I'm gonna go for Animal 50.
Bestiaire et Musique by this artist was painted in 1968 and was sold at Seoul's auction in Hong Kong for an unprecedented sum of $4.3 million last October. Many of his paintings include animals and people such as the cock, the bride.
Youngjin.
Chagall.
That is correct. Oh, Jaehyun, Youngjin is quickly catching up, so you better step it up.
Yeah. I sure.
Youngjin, please choose the next question.
I for 40.
I for 40.
This image is the Eye of Horus called Adjet. The Eye of Horus is an ancient Egyptian symbol of protection, royal power, and good health that was used frequently as talismans. The right eye of Horus symbolizes this, which the Egyptians worshipped. What is this?
Juyeon.
Cow.
Nope. Jaehyun.
Pyramid.
Nope. Edgy.
Cat.
So we'll give you 5 seconds.
Okay, and your hint is the left eye in this represents the moon.
Hakjae.
Sun.
That is correct. We're down to 5 questions, and depending on who answers these questions, we will know the 5 of you who will move on to compete next week. So those of you in the bottom, please step it up, and those of you in the lead, keep it up.
And what's also important to remember is these points carry over to the next round. And so it's important to get as much as possible.
Hakjae, it's your turn to choose.
Energy for 30.
Energy for 30.
This country ranked first as the country that used the most amount of new and renewable energy among OECD countries. 83.4% of the energy used by this country is made of new and renewable energy. Located in a volcanic region, it produces energy using heat underneath the earth.
Juyeon. Yeah.
Chile.
Jinju.
Island.
Let's hear the rest of the question, please.
Heat underneath the earth, which acts as a source for 66...
Youngjin.
Iceland.
That is correct. All right, Youngjin, choose the next question.
Investment for 30.
Investment for 30.
The 17th century Europe was in the grip of a mania surrounding the investment on this flower. Louis XIV of France also invested in this flower. At the peak of this mania,
Jaehyun.
Tulip.
That is correct.
I think Jaehyun's been quiet, and he just lost the lead, and he thought, no, wait a second. And so he comes back. Tulips, how did you know that one?
I studied yesterday, and this was the thing that I learned yesterday. So yeah,
Wow.
I was quite lucky though. Yeah.
Studying does pay off.
Yeah.
Students at home, listen to that. Studying does pay off.
We have 3 more questions to go. Jaehyun,
Okay.
please
I will
choose the
go.
next question.
Yeah, I will go investment for 10.
Investment for 10.
this phrase became famous when James Tobin, the 1981 Nobel laureate in economics, explained the concept of modern theory to a reporter.
Jaehyun.
X.
That is correct. Don't put your eggs in one basket, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
I will.
Please choose the next question.
I would choose energy for 20.
Energy for
20.
20.
This became the basis of the atomic bomb and the nuclear development. It also explains how stars, such as the sun, can constantly produce energy. This follows the fundamental principle derived from Einstein's law of relativity and explains the concept.
Hakjae.
Hydrogen.
No. Please give us the question.
The concept that the mass of a body is a measure of its energy content. What is the equation that contains this concept?
Jaehyun.
I think E equals mc squared.
That is correct. You knew that, Hakjae, right? I saw you.
I saw his facial expression right at the end. He's going, and the equation. Oh, great job.
So this is the last question, and those of you in the bottom four, Eji, Jinju, Nara, and Seungyun, Depending on who gets this question, you might or might not move on to the next round, and you will be sent home, one of you. All right? So listen up and press that buzzer if you think you know the answer. Logistics 440.
The harbor in this country was selected as the best harbor in Asia by the 25th Asian Freight and Supply Chain Awards on April 20.
Chuyeon, are you sure about your answer?
Yeah, Singapore.
Singapore. All right. So Jaehyun, Chuyeon, Nara, Hakjae, and Youngjin, you're moving on to next week. Congratulations.
Wow.
But Jinju, Eji, and Seunghyun, you guys are moving on to the third round, and that's your final round. That's your final chance to move on to next week, or you will be, two of you will be sent home. Let's get started.
I don't think I'm smarter than any contenders here. I'm just lucky, yeah.
I was nervous that first time, but yeah, I'm okay now.
I'm actually okay. I'm having fun. I'm okay.
I really enjoyed it after all, so I'm so happy to be here.
I made it by the skin of the teeth, so we're gonna see next week.
Really, really happy and I'm relieved and hungry.
Well, I'm a little bit nervous than any other person who passed already the first round.
I'll do my best, but the last challenge.
So we now know the 5 contenders who are moving on to compete next week. PJ, just look at how much more relaxed they look. Well, for one, they're sitting down.
You know what? It was interesting when we took the break to bring him over. The sigh of relief was not, it was, oh, oh. It was such a sigh. And the 3 over here, there was no sigh. There was, oh. But you know what? I have to ask, Nara, right at the end, that last question determined if you were going to come over here or stay over there.
Well, I didn't know that I'm gonna make it really, but you know, well, I made it by the skin of the teeth, so.
You did.
Just
you made it by the
relieved.
skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
And Juyeon,
Yeah.
I'm going to call you the sleeper.
Yeah.
I think in all of the shows that we've done, no one has ever gone from 0 to 1,000, or not 1,000, but that many points so quickly.
Thank you.
Well, one of you will be joining those 5 in a little while. So in the third round, there are 5 questions worth 50 points each. Only one of you with the highest scores will move on to compete next week. And the topic for this round are site, symbol, organization, space, and common word. I'll choose common word.
What is the word all of these examples have in common? This desert is about 200 kilometers south of La Paz, the capital of Bolivia. This area used to be part of a lake that covered a large swath of the Andes. The lack of rain and aridity makes it the largest blank flat on Earth. The Indian independence movement began with the Dandi March on March 12, 1930. Gandhi led a campaign of non-violent protest against the British monopoly on this in colonial India. To make kimchi, cabbage is pickled in water with this.
Eji, salt. That is correct. By answering just that question right, you've overtaken both Jinju and Seunghyun. You're in the lead now. Please choose the next question.
I'll go with space.
Space, 50.
NASA reported that this planet's air contained a carbon dioxide level 30 times that of today, 600,000 years ago. NASA reported this after discovering a dry ice lake the size of Lake
진주.
Mars.
That is correct. Jinju, you're in the lead with 80 points, followed by Eji, 50 points, Seungyun at 30 points. Jinju, please choose the next question.
I will choose symbol.
Symbol.
The Oxford English Dictionary published its third online dictionary edition on March 24th this year. It added 900 new words, including OMG for Oh My God and LOL for laughing out loud. It also added other abbreviations that are frequently used online. In addition, symbols were recognized as official entries in this edition for the first time. What is the symbol that signifies love?
Eji. Heart.
Heart.
That is correct. Eji, you're now in the lead with 100 points, followed by Jinju at 80 points and Seungyun still at 30. Eji, what's your next question?
I will go with
I'm sorry?
organization.
Organization.
Last May, this organization selected Lee Seong-nok and 518 records, or May 18 records, which are the records of the late Joseon dynasty, as part of the Memory of the World. Korea now holds 9 Memories of the World. This organization makes selections not only for memories of the world, but also for world heritages and intangible heritages. This organization was founded in 1946 and has its headquarters in Paris, France. What is this organization called?
Seungyun.
UNESCO.
That is correct. Now it gets more and more interesting by the minute.
He had to answer that to stay in the game.
Of course.
If he did not answer that, he would not be in the game. So this is rarely the case where all of them have the chance to win.
Wow. Whoever answers that side question will move on to next week. Good luck to all of you, and let's hear the question.
This July marks the 100th anniversary of the discovery of this. This is an ancient Inca site located 2,430 meters above sea level. This site was largely unknown to the outside world, but was brought to international attention in 1911 by the American archaeologist Hiram Bingham. It means old peak in the Quechua language. What is this place?
Jinju.
Machu Picchu.
That is correct.
Correct. Congratulations. With 130 points, you're moving on to compete next week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jinju, since you got selected, you keep the balance right. 3 girls and 3 guys. So congratulations.
Thank you so
Eji, I just knew you were going to come back from the bottom.
I know, but oh well.
Well, hey, thank you so much for coming out. And Seungyun, do you have any last comments that you would like to say? You're on TV.
I think I just enjoyed this quiz, and I think I'm fine.
Great.
Now we have the 6 contenders who will compete next week in hopes of becoming the next marketer of DHL Korea. So who will continue in this competition? Well, join us next week to find out. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.
Today was just lucky days for me, but I'll win the next stage with my passion.
Well, this time I didn't really do well, but next time you're going to see that I'm really doing well.
I think that this is a great opportunity for my future job and future stuff that I want to do.
Believe that I will do my best. next round. Check it out.
I enjoyed this program, so I get the leisure. I mean, that I can go to next week, and I'm really happy now.
Well, I'm so relieved right now. I like to go to bed. I mean, not about bad time, but I'm so comfortable now, and I'm very happy to go to the next round. Thank you.